been half a year since I posted this video. I've changed since then. I really have. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I've changed. I've started taking college classes now. Can you believe that? Can you believe this girl could possibly be taking college classes? I don't. I can drive now, which the world didn't ask for, but I delivered anyway. Driving is interesting. I don't know how I feel about putting my life in my own hands like that. As I was thinking about all these changes I've gone through, I realized, what's the best way for me to show that I'm a changed person? I decided to remake my guacamole recipe because that recipe, it's so bad. But I think it's just a reflection of how one grows and how one learns new things. Guacamole is like my favorite food ever. It's such a staple. Avocados bring me life. Avocados bring me so much. There's a spider. I want to share the life that I achieved through avocados with my guacamole recipe, but it's updated, it's better. So here we are back in my kitchen again, round 2 of guacamole. Funny story, last time I did this, my avocados were not very ripe. These are actually ripe, or they should be. They may be overripe. What am I looking for? A bowl. I don't know why. I feel inspired to create when I see avocados. It's like something special that they do with me or whatever. It's a little brown because I let it go a little bit longer, but that's not a problem. This one's good. One funny thing about driving, now that I'm back in Spain, I can't drive because the driving age here is 18. But when I was in the States, I was driving pretty well. Everyone in my family was shocked because I was the one that was like most eager to hit the gas. Because I had places to be a little bit rambunctious. So anyway, cut your avocados in half, obviously, pit them, whatever that's called, and then cut it and scoop it into a bowl. You know when like the stem, you forget to cut the stem and so therefore it goes in. It's so frustrating when the stem gets in the guacamole mix. Okay, put the avocados, ripe avocados in a bowl, and then I just get a fork and just mash this like you mash, I don't have an analogy for that. What was that? Okay, salt and pepper. You're just gonna grind it in here to, you're just gonna like eye it type. You're just gonna be like, yeah, you know what? If I cover the top, that's probably good. I can't even see. Yeah. The next thing I'm gonna do is salt and pepper, and then garlic granules. Granules. I don't know what it is actually called. So with this, I just kind of eye it too. Like I said about covering the top, that's pretty my go-to thing. You know? I just kind of like, oh, okay. The onion last time was just, okay, naive, okay? The chunks were too big. It was just overall a disaster. What I do now, what I learned from my grandmother, she's so cool. Because I don't know why I never thought of this before, but she was like, oh, you just do this, it's really easy. And I was like, so just get a piece of onion and you just grate it in here. Then it's as fine as you want it to be, but you're also getting it in here. If that makes any sense. That didn't make any sense. You just kind of eye this. I don't really know how much I want to put in here. Maybe a little bit more than that. Time to mix again. We're not done. You may think we're done. We're not. Guacamole is a masterpiece that takes time. So what we're going to do now is put in some sriracha to add a little bit of spice. Again, I just like eye this based on preferences. Salt and pepper, garlic, onion, sriracha, tiny, like the size of my friend's list, a little bit of lemon. And I mean like 2 drops, bro. Because lemon is powerful. Lemon is like, lemon can take over your soul a little bit sometimes. And then look, it's almost done, y'all. We almost have like the best tasting stuff ever. And when I say like, you can put guacamole on anything. You can put it on anything. When I did this video 6 months ago, I had stale chips, but you know what? I told you I had changed. Yeah, that's right. No stale chips for me today. Hold on. It's so good, y'all. I think actually thinks it needs more salt. Quiero hablar un poco más en español porque sé que hay varias personas que ven mis videos y quiero mantener una buena relación con ellos. Entonces voy a hablar un poco más en español y necesito practicar cómo hacer los subtítulos. Entonces, sí. In all honesty, I'm kind of joking. I haven't changed that much. I'm still like the same person, relatively speaking. But I have grown a lot just over the summer. I did a lot of new things and it's been really, really interesting. And so thank you for joining me on a remake of a terrible recipe that we will like to forget for the rest of our lives. It's so good. This is what makes me happy in life.